It's getting too autumn, yeah, my friend, you need to cool down. Cool down. Oh, Granny, can you cool down? Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Esther and we are on the set of Ice Tea with Esther and Ife.
You guys already know.
Okay.
So guys, today we have a really important guest, and she's so important that we only met her like 30 minutes ago. Give it up for Yasmin!
Hi, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It's such a pleasure.
I feel like it's fate. It's fate.
It's
brought us
it
together.
is fate.
I already like the energy.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
No,
Literally.
I'm
literally
here for it.
Guys, you've been laughing already and we
Literally.
just started. Literally.
Like, you know when you meet people and you just click.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we have that? I feel like we've got
it's
that.
quite rare, but it does happen.
Yeah.
I
think
love
it's
it when it does.
I also think it's about the personality. Like if you feel like you're like you kind of like have like an energy, like I feel like we get energy off of people. So if you can read someone's energy,
The vibes.
Yeah.
The vibes.
Mr. Money with a vibe right now.
So guys, today we're gonna talk about, really we're just freestyling here, but we're gonna talk about,
Just gonna run with it.
we're just gonna run with it.
Yeah.
Gonna run with the vibes, because
This
we
is so
started with the
impromptu.
vibes, we're gonna continue with the vibes.
Period, as we should.
So guys, what do you want to talk about? Yasmin, you're our guest. Anything that comes to your mind. What do you
Okay,
wanna
so
talk about?
I did see the script and something really caught my eye.
Okay.
It was about mermaids.
Yes.
So is that like the idea if mermaids are real or not?
Yeah.
Well,
do you
I think they're not real.
I think they're real. I believe in everything supernatural. It's all out there. You just don't see it.
See, I went on like a little TikTok hole. I just fell into like a hole about mermaids, and everyone's saying that mermaids aren't real, but sirens are. And apparently there's a
What's the
difference.
difference?
Aren't sirens like they've got like
Yeah, there's
like
so there's this movie, I don't know, I think it's called Sirens. The name of the movie is called Sirens. It's on Disney Plus.
okay,
And like
go watch it.
So like I saw like it just looks like, I don't know, I think the difference is that maybe they have like weird, like the specific features are like
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like
the hands are like
connected. They're more fish-like.
Yeah.
They're more
Well, they're humans.
in the sea. They're more like fish. They're less like a
Human.
human.
Yeah.
Yeah, less human-like, if you want to say.
Do you
Yeah.
think they're evil if you believe in them?
Oh, I don't know.
That's
I've
a good
never
question.
really thought about it like that. I mean,
Yeah, I do.
I
can
think
you imagine like evil mermaids though, like wanting to curse people on land?
It's so weird because like Disney, like when you grow up, Disney's kind of put it in your mind that they're all lovely, nice, little
pretty,
mermaids.
and they look cute.
Yeah, like in H2O, just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
and Make Her
Literally,
Mermaids. I'm
Make Her
literally
Mermaids,
watching that right
H2O.
now. It's my guilty pleasure. Oh
my
Love Island,
days.
but we'll talk about Love
Love
Island. But yeah, no. I love watching it, and it does make it out to seem that mermaids are like so
Nice.
beautiful.
Yeah,
and
I think
pure.
that
But I don't think they are. I don't think they are.
I don't think that. I think that, you know how that whole thing of like, you know how they always say angels are supposed to like wear white and like have a halo and like look pretty, but angels are not necessarily like
Good.
they're not that they're not good, but they don't look appealing. They don't actually, like, people don't actually know what angels are supposed to look like.
So
we
you
just
believe
have
that
this
they're real.
idea of what they're supposed to look like. So it's like with the mermaid, you don't actually know what it's supposed to look like.
It's just
what people
think,
have made of that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, like,
half human, half fish.
you know.
Yeah.
So
You work
because
it
of
out.
that,
But I refuse that someone sat down and thought of this. They must have seen something. Someone somewhere seen something. That's why we know what they are today.
know?
Because they must be real.
I mean, a lot of our ocean isn't discovered.
exactly.
like,
yeah,
to
but I
think
don't
that,
believe that
oh,
mermaids are
mermaid-
real. I don't
No.
believe it. I refuse to believe
Okay,
it.
can you please explain?
Just because I'm like, I know that obviously like is half the ocean is like undiscovered, but we're breathing human beings on land.
And maybe we adapted to breathe on land, and they've just adapted to breathe in the water.
So are you saying that they could be like, you know how there's like indigenous communities? I think like people that are living like. Yeah. So are you saying that potentially they could be like considered under that?
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I know they're real because someone did not sit down and think about mermaids and they just became real. No, somebody saw something and they're trying to tell us something.
Have a dream because people are creative at the end of the day.
But your dreams could come from something, and it's not just. It doesn't just make up itself. It comes from something. Somebody somewhere saw something. He agrees with me. He's like, yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Like,
I don't know.
Do I believe that potentially there's something out there? Yes.
Like all the videos that you watch that are supposedly, a real mermaid caught on film.
Yeah.
They seem fake.
Yeah, they do.
That's the thing. And that's what I'm like sitting here thinking, well, if someone did see a mermaid and came up with this like, mermaids are real. How do we actually know that?
Okay, but do you know why they're hiding though? Because look how we've treated each other on Earth, and look how we treat the ocean.
They probably hop their head above the ocean.
I don't want none of it.
It could never be me, sis.
Never be me. You lot thought you ate. Never. They said no. That's just how I feel. I don't know. I just feel like everything that's ever been created in like people's minds on Disney Channel, it's all real. I don't care.
It's called Disney Channel for a reason.
Well, okay, but it's real. That's just what I think.
Fair enough. Whatever you guys want to believe, whatever you believe is, I think there could be something out there. I didn't really think that mermaids specifically, because you wouldn't really call a siren a mermaid.
Well, yeah. Well, when I looked on TikTok, it was like completely different.
So sirens could be real.
But I think a lot of people would agree with me that they think that sirens are real and mermaids are not. Because mermaids are too like.
I think it's too human. Yeah. I think it's too human-like as well. Because there's like, you can't like breathe as a human being. There's like a pressure of water. You can't breathe past a certain like level. Yeah. So like, how are you gonna tell me that there's like?
If mermaids do exist, there'd have to be more fish. Yeah, human.
And I feel like they wouldn't be able to get to that surface.
Okay, I hear you guys. I hear you, but
I can see you nodding, and
I'm like, maybe you guys got a point, but I'm just saying that I like to believe they're all real until someone
disapproves.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Because I just feel like the way we just ended up here, it's all a mystery. Do you know what I mean?
What, like Adam and Eve and.
Yeah, I believe in Adam and Eve. I believe in all of the biblical fundamentals. I believe in it, but I just believe that there's more. There's just so many creatures we just don't know, and we just, I don't know.
No, but I get what I think I understand what you're saying about like the whole things of like the way that mermaids are portrayed and how they're supposed to look pretty. And I think it's because I was reading a Bible passage and they said like whenever it's like the angel appears before someone in the Bible, they're always saying do not be afraid, because the angel doesn't actually look pretty. We just believe in our minds that the angel looks pretty and it's going to be in the white and it's going to have the halo, but that's not actually how it is. It said do not be afraid. That means it wasn't
probably
pretty to look at, like... And I'm sure if you go, I literally went online and I searched like all of these. I got deep into that whole web.
You went into another rabbit hole.
And I saw it and I was like, okay, so potentially angels are not meant to look pretty, but are they nice people? Yes.
Like I feel like our perception of pretty is obviously very probably westernized. So there's that in itself, and also. If I see a mermaid, I'm scared. Like, they could be pretty. I'm scared.
And you just see, like,
I'm running. I'm like,
just in the water.
Yeah, exactly. That would scare me. So regardless of whether they're pretty or not, I'm scared.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird to think though. Yeah. Like, that it could exist, but there's just so much that we don't know. We know like a fraction of probably what is actually, real.
I think it's also the case of because like it's supposed to be.
This girl's done already.
Break. I was saying that. Carry on.
Carry on. She's like, cut it, guys, cut it.
I think like obviously the idea of like how like it's unnatural. Do you get?
Yeah.
Like if you see something that is unnatural, you're
or
gonna think
unhuman-like.
Yeah.
If you want to say it like that.
you're gonna think that what like like you're not like, I don't know, it's not, I just think that society welcomes like the idea of like, if something doesn't look normal, like run the other way.
It's true, yeah.
You know?
Maybe we just need to be open, and maybe they'll come out and say hi. I'm being serious.
Come out and say hello.
Maybe for that a bit more like, let's
So
just
wait, but I don't actually think sirens can speak.
Oh.
Sorry, you've just like given me a little bit, given me a bit of a thought, because like, I don't actually think that they can like properly communicate like we can. I mean, animals can't speak.
Yeah.
I wish they could though.
Anything that is not a human can't speak, right? Am I right about that? Anything that isn't a human cannot speak.
But
So
they
animals-
communicate to each other.
How?
Animals communicate to one another.
Oh, that's
Primates
true. Okay, she is
communicate
right.
to one
Yeah.
another.
That is true.
They just have their different language. We just don't speak
But
it.
do you know, like sirens, they have like a song that they love.
People.
They probably like sit there.
Everybody watch Sirens on Disney Plus.
But that's scary though. But they lure you to kill you though, don't they?
Well,
Right?
what if that's the reason why? Wait, what if that's the reason why people go missing at sea?
We've just solved thousands of crimes on this podcast.
Like when sailors go out to sea,
They
they
just go
never come
missing.
back.
Yeah.
Or when people drown, what if like something's pulling
I
them
personally
down?
drowned. I know what this is like.
No, if you have
But you came back up.
Yeah, I didn't let them take me.
swim away. I mean, I'm quite a good swimmer. I love the ocean.
I cannot.
can't. Like
No.
I like going to the beach,
you have a
but
fear of
I
the
wouldn't
ocean?
swim in the ocean.
I have a fear
I like
of-
swimming though.
I do not swim. First of all, I can't really swim.
Oh God.
I struggle.
She's gonna be like,
Yeah, I struggle.
like with her little arms, her little
We
legs.
went swimming. We went swimming one time, and like
not embarrass me.
she couldn't like
It's
go
so
to the
traumatic.
deep end, and she's like, "Esther, wait for me, wait for me, please, don't leave me, don't leave me."
Traumatized. But I'm always up for a good time, so I will risk my life, guys. I will.
Don't
But-
die.
So if
I
we
won't
went to
die.
the beach together,
I will not swim.
No, I
swim
will
in the
not
ocean.
risk my life that way. No,
Yeah.
that's too much of a risk.
I'll put my legs in the water, like go towards the waves, and then I'll sit and take pictures, and then that's it.
No.
would you not go for like a full-on swim?
No,
See, I would
absolutely
run,
not.
I run towards the sea and I go head in and
That
I go
is
like
crazy.
swimming.
I can't
I
do
think
it.
it's to do with my star sign. It's because
Probably.
What are you?
I'm a Pisces.
Ah.
So I love the sea.
Makes sense.
And then I've also grown up in Portugal, but that's
Ooh.
time. Yeah.
You
So I've
see?
literally grown up by the sea, and I just I love
Wow.
the sea. I love water.
Maybe.
I love being able to like feel so free in the
Yeah.
sea.
Yeah.
It's like flying. It
Flying.
is. It is
Girl.
like flying. It
No.
is. Like having your little legs in the water, like nothing can stop
Yeah.
you.
Except the
Yes.
sirens. Except the sirens.
Like, boo.
Well,
I came to join you for a swim.
well,
Imagine.
I don't know. I there was a time I could swim. I promise. I try and
So
convince
you
people,
could swim, but you
then
can't swim now.
So basically, this is what happened as to why I
Aw.
can't swim anymore.
Okay,
Very
enlighten
sad.
us.
I was graduating from the shallow to the deep end in my school in Nigeria, and I was trying to swim, and because everyone was looking at me, I drowned while I was trying to swim. I don't know. I was
So
trying
you
to
got-
explain
I
it.
was looking at you and you went, bye.
Yeah, so I just
I'm
really
just gonna
like
stop swimming.
because it was so basically all my friends graduated from the shallow end to the deep end.
And she wanted to be part
Wait,
of the
there's
gang so
levels?
bad.
Yeah, there's levels.
Yeah, you have to like.
you have
there's
to like
different levels
graduate.
you have to graduate to get to like.
They-
How weird.
So if you do
Yeah.
like swimming classes, because even when I done swimming classes, sometimes they make you retake the class because you don't graduate to the next
Yeah,
level.
exactly.
How bizarre.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Because they want you to be the best.
They
the
want you
very
to
best.
be like really good.
Yeah.
So you have to go from the shallow end
To the
to the deep end.
Did you just
Yeah.
learn in deep end? Just throw you in there.
Oh yeah, I did have a story.
Okay.
Actually, I was in Portugal. I was about 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I couldn't swim yet at this point,
Okay.
and I get thrown. Like my teacher grabbed me, chucked me in the water. And I just like I remember like actually almost drowning. I'm
Oh
not even
my
I'm not
days.
even exaggerating. I remember like swallowing the water,
Oh,
not being able to
gosh,
swim up
yeah.
because
Oh,
I was so
wow.
little. And someone had to
Yeah.
rescue and save me, and my mum went absolutely mental.
Oh my
Yeah.
days.
No, my mum was
Oh, my
fuming. She's
days.
like, "How did you let this happen to my
Yeah.
child?"
Wow.
That's the Portuguese schooling system for you. Oh, is that going to be really controversial now?
No, but how do you feel about them throwing like kids like
into-
newborns?
they
into
did
the-
that to my
I've seen the
sister.
videos of that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like because I can't
I'm, like,
swim, I feel like
TikTok
do it.
obsessed.
I feel like if someone did that to me, maybe I'll be better at swimming. Maybe I needed to be
look,
thrown
okay,
in.
so
No,
Right,
but
hold
it
on.
depends on if people, because some people can't catch it. Like if you can catch it really quick, you should be
When
able
you're
to.
a baby, it's fine. You can chuck a baby in the pool because they will just be able to. Yeah. So if you're like, below the age of like what 2, I think it's safe to throw a baby in the pool because what about water births? Your baby's not going to drown when it comes out the womb, is it?
Yeah, but that's in a
What's
small.
the difference between
in a small
okay,
pool?
a
7-year-old?
Not something that
and-
they can
There's-
go
there's
all
a
the way down
swimming
to the
instru-
bottom.
No, there's a
But wasn't there a
instructor.
swimming instructor with you though when you were 7?
And they put you
Yeah,
in a.
they weren't actually in the pool though. That's the problem. Like I just remember I can visualize it in my head. I remember being you've got the shallow end, you've got the deep
Yeah.
end, and it's like
Yeah.
It's quite far from.
Gradient.
Yeah, like
yeah,
there's,
and it's like a long rectangle.
Yeah.
So I'm on the other end where the deep end is, and I'm standing there, and the teachers are dotted about. My other classmates are like in the actually swimming, and then I just get thrown in.
And then
Like there was no swimming. There was no. Look, this is a really traumatic.
no,
time of my life.
I'm not
I
even laughing
get-
at trauma. I've drowned another times, girl. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
And then after that, one
Then
was
how
like,
you
"We need
feel?
to take you to swimming lessons." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, I had
They
to
did
learn
that
to swim.
to be fair, they did do that. They did that to my sister. So when we'd have like swimming classes, like when the parents like sit and watch the kids like swim, like I don't know.
Yeah, they did that, yeah.
So like they
oh
literally
yeah, they
got.
sit on the
They
sidelines.
sit on the
and they're like,
sideline.
"That's
Yeah,
my child."
That's
yeah.
That's my
My mum was not
child.
proud pointing at me though, because I was drowning. I was struggling.
so they got my sister. I remember they took them to like the deep end, and like she had never this was like her first experience with like swimming, and then they told everyone to jump into the deep end and like tread the water.
Yeah, see, that was
And
the same
like,
with me. Yeah.
And like she was struggling, she was drowning. My mom was crying, like
Oh, wow.
she was like, "Oh my gosh," literally. But then they were just
That's
like, you have to allow the child because that's how they're gonna learn. That's how they're gonna learn.
That's
And
what
I'm
the teacher
like,
said to me, but like, do you know how unsafe that is?
Yeah.
Because when I moved back to England, I had such a culture shock because the teachers just treated us differently.
yeah, because they're caring and they want to baby you and they want to carry you,
Yeah.
which they
Is that
shouldn't.
bad?
Wait, controversy. But do you feel like what else do you feel like has been different from growing up to now living in the UK? Like what's different?
Oh, I like that question.
Because we've got stories
We've got
to tell
stories
you.
for this.
What, so you guys have been living in Nigeria?
Nigeria, yeah.
for
Yeah.
How?
Obviously, we've been in the UK for like I've been in the
Since
UK
we're
for 8
13.
years.
Yeah,
So
9.
9.
Yeah.
I've been here for 8. So like, but we like grew
So
up.
wait, okay, hold on. You were born in
England. I was born here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, where was
Same
you
with
born?
me.
I was born in
Yeah.
Ireland.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She's Irish.
Shout out to the island people.
Come on.
Yes. So and then obviously lived in Nigeria till I was like 12 or 13.
Yeah, around
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah,
Same
around that
here.
time. So
And then
and
came
then
back,
came here.
chucked into boarding school. From
Yeah.
boarding
Went to the
school.
same boarding school.
Yeah, so that's how we actually met. We met in boarding school. And yeah, we kind of
And then we found out that we have mutual friends from when we were back in Nigeria.
because it's very like
Because
the circle is quite tight.
yeah. So
It's a small world,
It
honestly.
is.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Like it's
yeah, it's crazy.
it's crazy.
So yeah. So
But no, you were saying culture shock of when I
Yeah.
moved back. I mean, oh god, like so we learned about like the anatomy of the human body
Yeah.
when we were about 7, 8
Okay.
years old.
Okay.
In the UK, you don't learn about that until you're like 10, 11. So I sat in the classroom in England with all these like other 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, and they were like, what's this part of the body called and what's this part?
Yeah.
And I knew everything,
But they
But they
didn't.
but they didn't.
Wow.
I had that happen to me.
And same with like history, like just
yeah,
about,
history's a big one.
I don't know, Henry VIII or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll swear. Oh my God, I don't know.
He's gonna edit it.
But yeah, no, just little things like that. And I remember thinking, like, this is so weird how we have to learn things so early on.
Yeah, and they
don't.
don't know. I feel like for me, I grew up. Nigeria's a very tough environment. Even if your parents are lovely and they are so like not tough with you and stuff like that, they absolutely the environment will toughen you up. The environment will make sure that you are like proper. I feel like I'm just
No, but I'm listening to you. No, I get what you're saying.
I'm so sorry.
No,
girl.
like,
I'm so sorry.
I was just trying to waste. I was like proper.
Like Latin, like proper.
No, but to be fair, like it's very strict. It's very like like. Is it that you make it or you don't?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
failure
Like
is
it's
success.
either one
in
or the
England-
other. There's no in between. There's no room for failure.
There's no room.
technically.
This is going to sound weird. I think in England you have so many more opportunities because if I carried on with my education in Portugal, I wouldn't be where I am now, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think everyone like deserves a chance, and then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, if if you're not smart enough, then you can,
Go.
get
Go,
rich.
yeah.
Like, yeah. And I'm assuming it's the same.
Yeah,
in-
so it
It's
is
kind of
and-
different in Nigeria because I feel like I have more opportunities in Nigeria. But
I think
that's
it's-
accounting for being a black female in the UK. I think is where I'm majority coming from, and being into law because I'm studying law, guys. If you guys didn't know,
Oh my
But
God,
yeah,
you're studying law?
yeah.
I'm
gonna be a
shocked.
lawyer.
What are you studying?
Film, radio, and television.
Oh, that's
I'm
really
doing media.
interesting. She's doing
Oh,
media.
interesting. Oh my God, weird. I like assumed that everyone
Was
like,
doing media.
was
or
doing
something.
media,
Some
film,
sort, yeah.
some sort.
I'm really into it though.
What, the law?
No, media.
Media.
The law? Not really, but yeah.
She does follow the law, guys.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
does abide by the
legal,
law.
yeah. If you not ever get into a bit of a sticky situation,
Call my lawyer.
call
Call
your
my
girl. Do you know what I
lawyer.
mean?
I'm gonna have you as my lawyer now.
I got you,
I'm gonna
girls.
have
Can you see
you
me
as
already making money? That's what it's about. You will pay me, right?
She's like, you have no choice.
You have to pay me.
You have to pay me.
I mean, you guys better pay me for being on here. No, I'm
Okay.
joking. I'm joking.
Once we start getting the peas, yeah, you will get a little bit of a.
No, but yeah, like, but to be fair, like, we were talking the other day and we were saying there's this like nepotism, like we called ourselves like nepo babies
Yeah.
because
Because I
Because
think
we
we
have-
do
we have-
agree. We recognize the fact that in Nigeria you get places by who your dad is,
connections
who
and
your
like
mum
who
is,
your parents are.
who your parents are. And
You know.
I feel like because of the way we grew up, we know that we have more
More of a-
opportunities in Nigeria because of our
Yeah.
parents.
Interesting.
So it
Yeah.
depends on what Nigerian you speak to,
Yeah,
depending
because not
what
everyone
they'll
might
tell you.
not everyone might say that though. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like even if like I get what you were saying about like you coming to England having more of an opportunity.
Yeah, no,
Some
definitely.
some people, because obviously we have friends that literally go to university in Nigeria and like they have businesses and they're like doing other things and they're like
Yeah.
successful. So like it just depends. It depends on what you make from the situation.
Yeah.
you
And
know?
then some kids, their parents are rich and they just sleep
yeah, they
around,
don't do anything.
don't do anything. Just
Must
lazy.
be nice.
But it
Must
depends.
be nice.
Must be nice.
Can't relate.
I think you've just got. I think the biggest supporter is yourself.
Yeah.
Like the
100%.
person that
No.
can help you the most is
That's why I
yourself.
said you can
like,
only trust yourself and rely on yourself.
Yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, then
Who's gonna?
who's going to? Like
know?
you can't. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Facts on facts on facts. Guys, before we quickly round up, we have to talk about Love Island.
Yes.
Oh,
have
should
to
we,
talk about
should we end with Love Island?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So I'm actually a couple of episodes behind.
Oh.
That's fine, girl. Do you mind if we spoil
I'm
it?
up to date.
Well, let's not spoil.
How? Okay, wait. We need to see where we are.
We
at.
all are. Where are you?
Up to date.
Up to date. Up to date. What episode?
I think I'm on like episode 23. I want to
okay,
say.
so that's like 2
Okay.
episodes because 25 was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25
yeah,
yesterday.
I think I'm 2 episodes behind. I'm really
Okay.
sorry.
Let's not spoil it. We're not gonna spoil it.
Wait, so
okay.
whereabouts are you exactly? Like, if you could describe what?
Okay, right. God, where do I start? So, Right, so I know there's a bombshell coming in. I don't know her name, but I know she comes in with like red wings.
Okay. So that's like the episode
Yeah,
before
yeah.
last night. So
I know there's
yeah.
a bombshell. I don't know who she's cracking on with,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
but I know there's a bombshell.
Okay.
I know that Sammy and Tom
Yeah.
are now together,
Yeah.
which I find weird because Liv was really into him, and I don't know how I feel about that. But now Liv's into Kai, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
But
the whole
how do you
Kai
feel
and
about Liv and Kai? It's not giving me
guys
like
not-
real. I don't
mean-
feel it.
I mean, you know, I'm happy. If she really likes him, then you know, go sis. Like I would too. Hello, like.
Really? You feel like Kai's
Yeah,
that?
no, Kai's definitely one of the
Okay.
main ones. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Tom gives me my ex energy. Like he literally.
Okay, if
like,
you're-
I don't like the way he moves around the villa.
Mm.
Like
I
don't
agree.
like.
I don't
how-
like the way he handled the situation with Zara and Olivia. And
Yeah, I agree with
who
that.
was the other person? Was there a third person?
Yeah,
There was. It was like a whole triangle. Whole
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
square.
Square.
It's gonna be a pentagon in the middle.
Literally.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, because I didn't like that either. I didn't. It just the whole situation that happened there just rubbed me the wrong way.
I
Like,
agree.
And I feel like Olivia kind of thinks the world revolves around her.
Yeah.
But she's not up to date, so she.
You know what she's giving? She's giving Paige energy.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
And I don't
Yes,
like it.
and I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't like it.
I agree,
And,
yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know.
I like her sometimes, and other times I'm like, ugh, girl.
But how do we feel about Zara leaving the villa?
Yeah, I was upset.
They did her wrong.
Yeah,
They did her so
yeah.
dirty.
Because a lot of people like her and a lot of people
Yeah.
hate her. And I'm like,
Who hates her?
I
Come
thought most
chat
people
to me.
on Twitter liked her.
a lot of people are saying that
Twitter's
the way,
all that matters.
the way Zara, the way Zara moved with Liv and everything, she shouldn't have like, you know, they were like, oh, get Zara out, like get her out.
No, I remember there was a time, when people said that, yeah.
So I'm just a bit like on the fence.
But we
like,
love-
I
do you
love
know-
Zara. She's
I love
so
her.
pretty.
I love Zara.
her.
She's amazing.
She got energy.
She was real.
She had-
She brought drama to the villa that we
yeah,
needed. Now
yeah,
she's gone. Everything is
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
mellow and like I don't know. I'm not really. I feel like this season I'm not really feeling it like
As much.
As
It was
much
so
as-
good in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they let Zara go.
Yeah.
Mistake. Big one, I think.
And, yeah.
But how do you guys feel about Ron and Lana?
Oh,
Run.
God, no.
Because
Ron's head is always on a swivel.
he's one of those
Literally,
guys.
I would not trust him.
Literally.
At all.
Literally.
I would not trust him.
I feel like he does really like her, and I feel like Lana really likes him. But I just feel like
Yeah,
he's not good.
But
Yeah.
I don't think he's like good to her. And I don't know how I feel about Lana picking.
Casey.
Yeah.
It's gonna
That's a
Because
good one.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I like him, but
But
how
you-
much do you like him?
yeah.
I think it's just physical attraction. I don't think there's actual.
And it was a way to get back at Ron.
Ron,
To
yeah.
say that,
Yeah.
Look.
you're
Which
not-
he deserved it because
Yeah, he
honestly,
did,
because
but
he treated her so
he was just-
bad.
He
Yeah.
did.
treated her
He did.
so
Like
bad.
you have, you know, you have entitlement to get to know everyone in the villa, but I don't think. I don't know. I don't think like the way he handled it was just weird. Like I watch it and I'm like, I'd be so much more communicative if I was in that villa.
Yeah, like
First of all, put me on. But second of all, I would love to.
I was gonna say, would you ever go on Love
I
Island?
would love to go on.
Girl, if you go, I'm voting for you.
I'll be like, yes,
the good
she
thing.
was on our podcast.
Yes.
Stop it.
Literally.
But no, yeah, no. I mean, Ron. I mean, he's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But see what I did there? That's smart. But I just don't like the way he moves. I think he's quite slimy.
I agree.
yeah.
I think so is Tom though. I think they're
I
not
think
too
they have
different.
they're two similar
Yeah.
I
characters.
saw a meme that was really funny, and it was if Lana recoupled with Ron,
Yeah.
but then Kazza and Moore came,
Ron is turning his
and
head
then what?
all the way.
And then we'd literally have like him coming back with another girl, and she'd
Definitely.
be standing
Yeah.
there on her
Definitely.
own.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think she closed herself up too quickly. Like
I
she
think she
was
did.
just like, oh, run this, run that. Like
But if you have I feel like the way Love Island works is kind of a myth, because I feel like if you have a connection with someone and that's the person you feel like, not everyone can have many connections. Like, I don't know how to
Yeah,
sit there
like-
and be like, I'm chatting to this, I'm chatting to that, and chat.
When
Do you know what I
Tanya just
mean?
clicked with Shaq, like that, I love that.
Do you feel like it's genuine?
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay.
I like them, but I sometimes wonder, like, does he like her a bit more than she does like him
Yeah.
back? Like,
Oh, I think it's the opposite.
mm.
I think she likes him more than he likes her. I think.
Wow.
I
That's
think.
interesting.
I think.
But he told her I love you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and this
Bro,
is
They're not even
Can
boyfriend
we
and
talk about
girlfriend.
that, please?
I was just like,
That-
what are you even doing?
I was watching it and I was sat there like, what the hell?
I think it's strategic.
too much.
I think it's
Genuinely.
calculated. He gives a very
I
calculated
think
personality.
everybody knows that if you stick with someone in the beginning and then you stick with them and then you
all the
carry
way,
on,
you probably win.
you've got a higher chance of winning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
what I'm saying. It's calculated. He knows what he's doing. He's like, let me just like lock her in. So
Yeah.
Casa more happens. She's there thinking about me when she's trying to get to know other guys, and he's gonna do something. He's gonna try and pull a dummy.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing is like he knows what he's doing. He's like, people are gonna love this. This is good for TV. So I'm gonna just
But I love
play it
Dami
this
though.
way.
Sometimes
I love
Dami.
Dami now,
but,
but
when
he was doing all
Doing
of
all
that,
that,
it
yeah.
just was
Dami
not.
was
It's
not
so
giving.
slimy.
Yeah,
Just slimy.
yeah.
Slimy.
So because
It's
of
like,
that, I
it's
think
like,
he's doing that.
Will and Jesse.
I love them. I love Will.
I like them. I love Will.
I think
of
they're
course.
genuine. I think
No,
it's
I
real.
love them
But I
both,
think
but a
that lot of
Will
people
likes
likes
that
her.
she's playing a game.
Yeah, I think she's. Yeah, I think I
But
agree.
do you think you're coming from a place where you're like, there's no way a girl like that would like a guy like him, or is that just because I've gone on Twitter and I've seen people say stuff like that?
I don't think so. I think it's because she genuinely. I think he's the kind of person that
I
would fall.
personally think it's genuine.
I think it's genuine.
I think it is.
I don't know.
I think it's genuine.
I like them though. I like them together. They're
Oh,
so
no,
cute.
I love it.
They're so cute.
No,
but
what
I
they
don't.
have
I think
is
that
really nice.
Who would you rather win though, like them or Shaq and Tanya?
I can't
see,
lie.
I don't
Them.
know.
It's gonna have to be them for me because of
Really?
Will. Because I love
He's a-
Will
I
way
love
too
Will.
much.
I really
Have
do.
you seen his TikTok?
Yeah, farming and all that. I love him. I love
It's
him.
cheap. It's got a lot of poo on her.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Not for me. But you know, Jessie's a pretty girl, so
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
they do make a great couple.
Yeah.
I like
do
them
think.
together.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I do like them
I
together.
do, and I feel like when they go Casamore, they're gonna stick.
Oh, I
beside
don't
each
think
other.
Will's head would turn.
I don't
don't
think
think
so.
Jessie's
That's what I'm saying. I
head
think he
turn.
likes her more than she likes him.
Do you think Jessie will turn? I don't think she will.
Oh, I don't know. I
Wow.
feel like. Is it bad if I say it's too early to tell?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's,
Well,
that's the tea.
yeah,
Love
that's
Island.
how you feel about
Yeah.
Love Island. But yeah.
Mm.
Anyways.
Oh.
Thank you so
Oh.
much.
Oh,
did you have-
Oh, I
Oh.
had one more final
Go
note
ahead.
about the whole Olivia and Zara situation.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you believe that Olivia and Zara knew each other before they went into the villa?
Yes.
'Cause there's so much.
There's
like,
so much hate.
There's so
Yes.
much hate, but there's so much evidence on Twitter and TikTok
Yeah.
and Instagram that's like claiming.
I don't
that-
think they knew each other as in personally. I think that what she did, because in After Sun, she did say that they met in passing.
Oh, you've been watching After Sun.
Yeah,
This
I'm
girl's on
fully,
it.
I'm fully
This
on it.
girl's
I'm there
on
for my
it.
girl India
Committed.
and Maya, of course.
Yeah.
You know?
we love Maya.
But
do.
she said that they had met each other through work because they worked on a music video set, and they were both there.
Okay.
And I believe that it's like if we're all in this room and I've seen somebody from across the room and then
Yeah.
not really spoken to them, I think that mutually they could have just known each other like that.
Or
she-
maybe you'd misjudge them as well. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know when you're at a party and you look at a girl and you're like, she looks like a.
Mm.
But then you start talking to her, she's the nicest person ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
think it's
people get that with me.
misconceptions.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But I feel
Yeah.
like they'd actually be really good friends. I feel like they could be friends.
They could.
I just
Girl,
feel
let's
like
not
Tom's-
lie to ourselves. Let's
could-
not do
they
that.
could-
I
they
feel like
could
Tom's the
not.
problem.
That's what I was saying. I was like, is it just
Okay.
me or is this guy making the whole thing more
Because
than
he
it
doesn't
should
know
be?
what he wants. One minute he wants Ellie, and then next minute
He wants
him.
Zara,
Yeah.
literally.
And then he was like, "Oh, I want Liv now."
Yeah, like
And now he's like so like stuck with
Sammy.
Sammy.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
you know?
what you want Tanya and Tanya as well? Like, like you want the whole girls in the villa? Like, it just makes
Yeah.
no sense, honestly.
Yeah. I do love Tanya. I think she's like one of my top.
I think she's so genuine. I like her.
Yeah, no, I
Top
love her
people.
vibe. I love her.
And I love how she's not forcing well, debatable. But I love how she doesn't like
force anything.
connection. If she feels connected, she feels connected. If she's not, she's not. And she
I feel like
tells
she's going with
her-
her gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's not playing the game like some certain people.
Shady.
But yeah, that's the tea.
It's been
It's
fun,
the
guys.
tea.
Get into our thing, yeah, my friend, you need to cool down. Cool down. Oh, Granny, can you cool down? Oh, yeah. Surely, yeah, me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, am I ready now? Let's have a good time. You only live on, so let's do it right.